Welcome back to the Vortex channel. Today, DeepSeek has launched DeepSeek V4 Pro, their latest and most powerful model to date, and it has an expert mode, which we will be talking about later. So let's start by reading the tweet. We are launching DeepSeek V4 Pro today. Major agent upgrades with strong production gains, flexible reasoning effort for V4 Pro and V4 Flash, low for simple tasks, high for daily agent workflows, max for complex tasks, native OpenAI responses API support, optimized for codecs with one-click setup. V4 Pro is now available on app and web. Try it via expert mode. So you guys basically can go to the DeepSeek website and click here on the expert button, and basically the model selected and the model that will reply to you in this conversation will be the latest V4 Pro model. So you guys can try it out for completely free. You can test it out, start coding with it and see its outputs and decide whether you would want to use it in Claude Code, Codex, or any other coding environment using the API platform of DeepSeek. Other than that, V4 Pro is also available via API as I just mentioned. Model names remain unchanged. Please refer to the API documents for setup details. So I will be leaving a link in the description down below for the DeepSeek platform, so you guys can go top up your accounts and start using DeepSeek if you guys decide that it's worth your money. And right here in the comments, if we scroll down below, we see that they have implemented a new API pricing update. With the V4 lineup release, we are updating our API pricing and introducing peak and off-peak rates. Off-peak rates are now 50% lower than peak, enabling more flexible workload scheduling. The new pricing takes effect at 16 UTC, August 16th, 2026. So basically, as soon as tomorrow at 4 p.m. TC time, we will be seeing this new API pricing take effect. So basically, the pricing is going to take a peak hours model. So basically, during selected peak hours, as you can see right here, from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. and from 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. UTC, these are the peak hours. During these peak hours, the API prices will be double the prices of the off-peak hours. So basically, when you are making API calls during these peak hours, you will be charged double as when you are not. So keep that in mind. It starts to take effect as soon as August 16th. So guys, be careful of that. But other than that, the prices will stay relatively low compared to the other models. We will get to that in a bit. Just a quick reminder, guys, if you're enjoying this video so far and you're finding it helpful, be sure to subscribe because over 99.7% of you are not subscribed. So yeah, please subscribe and let's go check out the model pricing. So basically here we have DeepSeek V4 Pro. As you guys can see, it is now called 0813. It is no longer in preview. It is the official release now. When you make API calls, you will be using the official model and not the preview model. So the prices are 1 million input tokens. If you hit the cash, it's basically less than 1 cent, which is absolutely absurd. And 1 million input tokens, when it's a cash miss, it's going to be 43 cents per million input tokens. For the output tokens, it's going to be 87 cents per million output tokens. And for the off-peak prices, we will be seeing that the 1 million tokens cash hit, it's $0.02. It's basically 2 cents. For the off-peak hours, it's going to be 2 cents per million input tokens for the cash hit. And when it's in peak hours, it's basically going to be the double of that, and it goes the same for these prices as well. As you guys can see here, 66 cents, $1.32, 198 and 396, which is basically double of this price right here. So you guys, I recommend that you time your coding sessions for the off peak so you can take advantage of the lower prices and not get charged double basically. So yeah, basically guys, as I was saying before, you can go try it out on the DeepSeek website. Just go click on expert and start chatting here. I'm gonna test it out right here. I'm just gonna say hello and it replies immediately, so you guys can go play with it and try it out for yourselves. Now let's get to the coding benchmarks and ranks. Basically, it's been 2 days since the model's release, and it currently ranks at 10th in terms of coding, in terms of web development, behind GLM 5.2 Max, Gemini 3.7 Flash High, GPT 5.6 Claude Fable 5, Grok 4.6 High, Opus 5, Qwen 3.8 Max, KVK 3. and Claude Opus 5 Max. So this model is the cheapest among all of these models that are higher than it, and it's basically competing in terms of score, in terms of let's see, full stack right here. It still ranks among the top 10, which is insane. Also for the front end, it is in the top 8 even. So as you guys can see through these rankings on the arena.ai website, we see that the DeepSeek V4 Pro high model ranks consistently among the top 10 in the coding leaderboards. And let's check out another website. Let's go to llmstats.com. In terms of reasoning, the model ranks at the eighth rank. In terms of coding as well, number 8. Math are number 7. In terms of vision, it's not here because the DeepSeek models are only OCR models, so they only read text. When you give them images, they don't check, they don't process images. In terms of agentic work, it ranks in at 7th. Tool use, it ranks in at 4th, which is insane. I mean, you guys can check out the prices here. This is a fraction of the price, and it is ranking consistently among all these models and competing with them. So if you are using Cloud Code and you are tired of high fees, you can basically just use a DeepSeek V4 instead, the Cloud Code CLI. There are guides in the DeepSeek platform, so you guys can do that. I'm gonna show you here, like you can go agent integrations and you can follow this tutorial right here in the API documentation of DeepSeek and set up DeepSeek instead of using Claude models like Claude Opus 5 or Claude Fable 5 if you are tired of paying expensive prices for these models. You can, and also do not forget that it has also 1 million tokens in context, so you can have very long conversations without the model forgetting what you have said before and earlier on in the conversation, and it can basically just follow through. I will leave the link in the description for these tutorials and everything that was discussed in this video, and I recommend you guys check this model out for yourselves using either the website or the DeepSeek platform. Just try it out with Claude Code, Codex, or any agent integration. I mean, there's also the new DeepSeek harness. I will be making a video about that as well, so make sure you stay tuned in for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe, it really helps me out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.